Hi guys, welcome back to my live stream. All right. So today was very unexpected because I honestly thought that Roaring Kitty would just disappear for maybe like 2 weeks because that's what he did the longest time ever since this comeback of his in May, right? Like he tweeted for about 2 weeks straight and then stopped and paused and then came back like 2 weeks later. So when's the last time that he tweeted? Hold on, let me use my phone. By the way, coming into my stream as usual, please make sure you are subscribed. If you're not already, ring that notification bell, smash the like or the hearts, all that good stuff. Much appreciated to those of you guys that did that. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask my trusty Magic April. I don't know if I ever asked if Roaring Key was going to make a comeback because I don't know if it would be right had I asked it. All right. But it's crazy though, huh? Wait, did it quit again? No, that's it. So the last time he tweeted was June 17th. So it's been 10 days. 10 days is not that bad. The longest, I guess, he made us wait was about 14 days. But yeah, the last tweet with the Bruno, this dude, was on the 17th. I don't know if he's specifically like there's a reason behind waiting this specific amount of days or what it is. But 5 hours ago, he tweeted just this dog meme. And everyone's trying to figure out what the heck this means. I don't think I'm very good at decoding this. So you're gonna have to help me out and let me know if my thoughts are even remotely correct. But I think the general thesis is that this means dog, which relates to Chewy, which relates to Ryan Cohen. And for some reason, clearly enough people also thought about this to the point where I guess after he tweeted this, Chewy, the stock, just jumped from like $27 to $39, only to come back down to around $30. Now, I don't know what you guys did, but I was sleeping when all of this happened. So unfortunately, I was not able to catch Chewy on the ride up. And never have I ever bought Chewy in the past, anyways. So I'm a little bit sad that I totally missed out on this. But what do I know? I was staying up until 3 a.m. yesterday making dumplings. And those dumplings ended up clumping together. I have a dumpling video coming out, by the way. So if you want to check that out, that's on my cooking playlist. I will put it over there on YouTube. But yeah, those dumplings ended up clumping together. That was kind of my bad. I should have put in a little more cornstarch. Anyways, so this whole meme situation, I'll read the comments now because earlier right when it happened, like within an hour of it happening, I was looking at all the comments and everyone was just like guessing what the heck this dog meme means. And I don't think anyone has a proper answer besides everyone's just saying that it's Chewy. I don't see how this has anything to do with GameStop though. However, if I were to venture a guess, is it possible at all that Chewy and GameStop are going to do some type of partnership? Or if they don't, is it possible that he's kind of alluding to the fact that maybe GameStop could become like the next Chewy? Which is something, if you look at all his tweets, like I've already read through his entire pinned thread. That's kind of what he's been alluding to since like 2021, right? Like his belief is that Ryan Cohen is the man, and man is related to Chewy, obviously, and the man is the person who can turn this company around. So I don't know. Is it possible that he's saying that what Chewy did, obviously Chewy like blew up in value. Is he kind of saying that maybe this means GameStop? This is the moment for GameStop to become finally the next Chewy, even though Ryan Cohen has been CEO ever since last year, and everyone's been waiting for his next chess move. Again, if you watch Roaring Kitty's older videos, he's already talked about that fact that just because you haven't heard an announcement, just because you don't know of what their plans are over there at the board with GameStop doesn't mean that there's nothing happening. Hi there, DJ Lord Buck. Welcome. And for whoever is watching on Twitch, please please do me a favor and chat on Twitch, because I do have both the chats open, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys could also put in the effort to chat on Twitch, even if it's just like stickers and whatnot, because it really helps out. I'm trying to build both of these platforms. So greatly appreciate it. Trying to become an affiliate over there at Twitch. Thank you. And for those of you guys that are on YouTube, please make sure you're subscribed first and follow if you enjoy my videos, along with a lot of my other content. If you want to help me out and get me monetized over there at Twitch, all you got to do is head over to my Twitch account, which is down in the description below. It's just twitch.tv/livingwithlucy. So you could go and check that out. HD quality over there. Maybe one day I'll get HD quality for YouTube. I'm still working on it. I put the job on my SO to get me a better Wi-Fi situation here. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I've asked. So hopefully that comes through eventually. But anyways, appreciate you guys. Yeah, it was crazy. Let's look at Chewy right now. This is exciting stuff though, because I really thought that he was going to disappear for like 2 weeks, maybe even a month. And like I said, I have put on the date 8/08 because a bunch of people on Reddit are now speculating that it could be August 8th that we see a movement. But this is supposedly due to FTDs. Not going to pretend I fully understand what the heck is going on there, but the rumor is that something may happen on August 8th. But again, as always, never financial advice on my channel, entertainment purposes only. We'll see. Portfolio is moving up right now, though. Oh, would you look at that? I was hoping that that dog meme actually has something to do with like Dogecoin. Obviously, I don't think Roaring Kitty cares about Dogecoin, even though Dogecoin is technically it is tied to GameStop, because if you remember and you were there in 2021, it was only because AMC and GameStop they stopped the buy buttons on like January 28th, 2021. That's kind of how everybody started to move their money towards Dogecoin, because they couldn't stop our buy buttons on Dogecoin. And a bunch of people on the internet, including Reddit, was all like, yeah, they can't stop our buy buttons over there. And then a bunch of people threw their money in, including myself, for Dogecoin, which ended up probably being one of the greatest decisions of my life. Had I sold at 70 cents, which I didn't. But still, right now, Dogecoin is also moving up. I don't know if this has anything to do with Roaring Kitty, but we're at 12.6 cents. All of crypto, though, I feel like is moving up just a tad bit. But this could just be the dead cat bounce before we hopefully land on the moon end of this year, I'm predicting, or sometime next year. I've always waited for next year. Like, that's been my original thesis since 2021's ending. I was like, okay, even though crypto doesn't look too good right now, I am willing to wait and see what happens for my favorite positions. I'm not saying I've kept all those positions since 2021, but I have been waiting patiently, and I've decided on the fact that I am willing to wait till maximum December 31st of 2025 before I give up on certain positions that just are not moving or not moving into the green. But today, boy, oh boy, FFIE. I don't know if this also had to do a little bit with the memes, or FFIE is now just trying to destroy all of the shorts. But FFIE today actually went to the hilarious 69 cents. All right, folks, this was in the morning. We moved to 60 FFIE. Am I still in FFIE? Absolutely. Do I think you should get into it? Probably not. I'm not going to tell you what to invest in, but I do not recommend anybody to buy what I'm buying, because I feel like my FFIE has always been a YOLO, and if it ends well, that's fantastic. I only threw in the same amount of money that I'd be down to throw in at a blackjack table in Vegas. So the way I feel about FFIE is I don't care which way it goes. I was already prepared. I was already down 40% before I added more money into it yesterday. So I'm glad that that was a good move, because now I am more in the green than I was yesterday, but only slightly. Do I want kind of to see like a 10x, 2x, 3x with this? Absolutely. I don't know why you guys are in FFIE, but yesterday we seem to have a couple folks that are also invested in FFIE. So let me know. Apparently this company literally has like no great products, and they don't show for anything. So that's what I'm hearing on the world of the internet. So I don't have high hopes for FFIE. I'm literally just here for fun. Um, but it's crazy. It's actually performing better than a lot of my other options. I have call options, put options on very different companies right now, and none of them are really paying me out right now except for my cell covered calls, for my GameStop, and also for AMC. Yes, I am in both, unfortunately. Kind of regret getting into AMC though, because my only play on AMC is the sympathy play that I'm hoping that all this momentum that will eventually, hopefully, come back for GameStop. Keyword hopefully, because nobody knows what the heck will happen. I was just flying into AMC on a long-term call basis because I was hoping that with AMC, usually you kind of see like a tick up whenever GameStop moves up. So I was like, all right, let me try this. Maybe if I buy into AMC, shall GameStop go to that 3x, 4x, 10x level, and then AMC maybe has a shot of moving up, I don't know, 30, 40%. And for my call options, which are long term, are honestly only looking for like another 10% gain, and I will be heavily in the green. FFIE, hi there. Daryl says FFIE gained continued listing status from NASDAQ. All right, so maybe that's the reason that we're still in the green right now. But the thing with FFIE is I don't know how. And besides hedge funds possibly wanting to squeeze out other hedge funds, I don't know why it jumped in the beginning of May all the way up from about 4 cents to $3.90. And by the way, can we just point out how 10x is really hard, and that whole number, like that's what I recognized through trading, that whenever just regular traders are like waiting for that specific number, it's like if you bought from 4 cents and you watch FFIE as it goes to like $3 and then it goes past $3, I think just naturally humans are going to be like, oh man, it's going to do it. It's going to do that 10x mark, which means it's going to go from, sorry, 100x. So it's going to go from 4 cents all the way up to $4. But then what does it do? It reaches just close to that mark, $3.90, and then comes crashing back down to the lows of under 30 cents. Actually, we were under 30 cents very recently for FFIE right before this pop, and I honestly was so scared I did not average down. When now, honestly, looking back at it, I should have. And yes, I think it's good, Daryl, that they've now gained continued listing status from the Nasdaq, but the fact that they're still well under $1 still wears me out. Like, this is not the, like, I am a risky player. I feel like I have put money into very risky things. I mean, I put it into Dogecoin, I put it into AMC, I put it into GameStop. Okay, and technically, I did that in 2021. I still have that right now in 2024, but through different moments. And FFIE is just not the type of thing I'm willing to even throw in like $10,000 in. With that being said, never say never, because I, at one point at the end of 2022, I got so wrecked by buying AMC options, AMC shares, GameStop shares. I don't know if I ever honestly bought GameStop options, although I'm playing with that now a little too heavily. After the end of like 2022, I was just so done and burned out from it that I had said, I think during one of my live streams back then, I was like, guys, I'm done. I'm never going to put money in GameStop ever, ever, ever again. And I'm never going to put money in AMC again. Then what do? I put money back into it. So honestly, you just never know. Yeah, CPL. So you guys, the good quality is here. The good quality is on Twitch. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm streaming on Streamlabs, and so all the good quality is moved over onto Twitch. Hold on. Let me just give you my Twitch link so you guys can go ahead and watch the video via Twitch, which is actually where I want you to go, because I'm trying to monetize on Twitch over here, folks. I mean, you can watch both. You could chat on both, but I greatly appreciate it if you actually can chat on Twitch right now, because I need more people to talk on there. I have enough views, have enough hours. I just need more people to chat concurrently on Twitch before I can apply for the affiliate program over there, which I have no idea what happens. Yesterday was fun. Yesterday I did a live stream on TikTok, and I'm apparently monetized on TikTok now, like in the sense of doing live streams. Like, people can send gifts and stuff, and it's like money. It's like coins. I don't really even know how that works. But I guess there's like matches you can do. Like, some guy from Pakistan yesterday hit a link to match with me, and then I clicked yes. And then all of a sudden I could like chat with him all the way over from Pakistan. It was awesome. I don't know if they do that on Twitch or YouTube, but I'm more than willing to accept a random call as long as people stay, chill and don't say anything you shouldn't say on YouTube or anywhere else. But anyways, yeah, with my FFIE, I don't know what I should do, honestly, because now I'm kind of greedy. I'm like, I don't know if we'll get to $3.90 or like $5 one day. I'm definitely not hoping for it to get to 1,000. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. Um, but there's a part of me that kind of wants to see $2, $3. So I put a pretty wild, higher than $1 sell limit for my FFIE. Oh yeah, that's my link, by the way, guys. CPL, all you folks that complain about my YouTube quality, please go over to Twitch. It is high quality over there. Oh, okay. Good luck, though, Six Lens says. You're a glutton for punishment. Hello, Lucy, and everybody. Hi there, Sean Starlight. Welcome. I like that name. DJ Larbuck says Bitcoin plus 1.18%. Okay, that's pretty trash, though. 61,573 currently on the one-day chart. Most cryptos follow the current upward trend. Yeah, but let's look at crypto, the overall crypto market cap. Okay, at least we're up today. It's finally in the green. It's up 1.44%, but still only at 2.29 trillion. Let me walk you guys back. Back in 2021, we had a lot less shitcoins. I'll tell you that. We had a lot less of that. And then back in 2021, the crypto market cap at its all-time high was basically $3 trillion. So that means there's at least another 0.8 trillion, 0.7-ish trillion amount of money that is kept somewhere else. Either it all went to NVIDIA and it went to like some blue chip stocks, I don't know, or options for GME, but it's somewhere out there and it's not here yet. So I do not see Bitcoin, I do not see Ethereum going to crazy new wild all-time highs until most of that money is back in the market. Even if it just goes back into USDT, like waiting on the sidelines, ready to pop, or anything else, I feel like either it has to go back to stable coins or a big portion into stable coins that I feel like, okay, the money's at least back into the crypto sphere and it's like ready to pop. Hello, Deb. Hi there. Welcome. Right? Okay. See, you guys, you got to head over to my Twitch. And also, I'd really appreciate it for those of you guys that are following me on all my different platforms. I'm trying to do different things on different platforms. So last night I had, where is it? Show you guys something cool. I bought this. I think this cost me like $30. But basically, like, there's an attachment. You hit that and you pop it off. It's a neck thing. I call it like a neck iPhone bracelet, a necklace. And you pop it in there. And this is how I film my videos now. Like if I'm going to do like a cooking video, I just go like this. Isn't that crazy? I plan on one day just like going out to the beach and I'll just wear this. I'll just chat with you guys and you can just see me walking down Santa Monica. That's the gameplay, possibly, when I don't feel like doing live streams indoors. But I'm kind of a hermit. I like staying inside and just like ordering boba from outside. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that occurs. Welcome, Digital Nomad. Your hair looks cool that way. Oh, thank you. You know, I was going for that Princess Leia look. I was not. But it was already a mess. I put it into pigtails and I was like, oh, those pigtails look terrible. But yeah, if you want to see different videos, I will be definitely posting different videos, different types of videos on my TikTok. So also follow me over there. Almost every single one of my platforms, by the way, you can always find it down in the description below on YouTube, that is. Or you guys can follow me on X, by the way. It's Living with Lucy on Twitter. And then you can click into my bio or find links over there for all my platforms. So yeah, I have not done the Instagram thing. I know there's Instagram live streams there, but I don't know. I'll probably have to pay for a software that just can stream everywhere so I could stop doing so many different things and trying to post all at the same time. Because I'm like, I need another iPhone. I need to like give Tim Cook more money if I keep streaming like this. I already have 2 phones for work. Bitcoin just entered an ABC correction. We're on wave B, Digital Nomad says. I have no idea what that means, but I'm just gonna predict I'm just going to put it out there that I don't think new all-time highs is happening this year. I think it's going to be next year. And if it does happen this year, I don't think it will be sooner than November 1st. I think anything that positive happens will be around November for true produce election. So time will tell, folks. But let me ask the magic 8 ball. When will Bitcoin hit? Okay, well, actually, that's not a good question. It's only yeses or nos. Will Bitcoin hit a new all-time high before November 1st? Before November 1st. Okay, so this is going against what I just predicted. Oh, snap. Because my sources say no. See that? Not financial advice. Guys, my magic 8 ball has been spot on. I also asked if Roaring Kitty was going to sell this year. I'm pretty sure it's a no. So I also don't believe that Roaring Kitty is going to sell anytime soon. By the way, do any of you guys also invest in GameStop, or are you just hearing me blab on about FFIE? Because I don't know if everybody who buys FFIE is also in GameStop, or is that just like too much memes? It's both not very serious stuff. And I swear I will put more Tesla in my portfolio if Tesla wants to, go back down. But lately it's been looking really good, right? I don't know if Tesla popped over $200 yet, but oh wait. No, FFIE is down 5.92%. Should I sell it and buy back? I'll be right back. I have to put ice in my boba. I'm going to teach you guys my trick on when I go out and I buy boba. This is what I always do to get more bang for my buck. Okay, so I always pick full sugar. Bad because that's overly sweet. I pick full sugar and less ice, but that's because I'm about to turn this cup, which is not really big, into about 2 cups. So just wait. So you're going to get another cup full of ice. I don't have that much ice though because I keep drinking icy drinks and it's so hot in summer. So anyways, I'm not even going to have to pour the whole thing in. So it's kind of like expanding your drink. I'm pretty sure all the boba shop owners are not happy with me because I'm teaching folks to buy less. But anyways, you then like this and you just pour. See how that's already like, if I add it, I don't have the ice, but usually I could put ice here and that basically would be like 2 cups. See, magic. Smash the like button. And then you just have to like scoop out. I just took a spoon and I'm going to scoop out like the bowl. All right, YOLO. I actually just dumped everything. I dumped the whole drink inside here. And now it's a super large drink. It would have been 2 though if I had more ice. I swear. I've done this many times. This is a peach milk tea. I think it's like a new flavor. Whoa, digital nomad. Some call it cheapskate. Some call it economically intelligent. Yeah, you guys, I didn't grow up rich, okay? One has to find ways to save a buck and also get more out of life. I think this is just being smart, okay? Because if you ask for ice at the boba shop, or just don't ask for, like, it's just like red ice, they usually give you half the cup full of ice, and you're literally just paying for ice, which is like not that wise. Hi there, Nicole. Welcome. It's really good. Cheers, folks. It's a good day because Roaring Kitty tweeted. Totally was not expecting that. But thank you. By the way, I really appreciate those of you guys, whether you came from YouTube or not, onto my Twitch stream. Let me advertise this. Hold on. I have to post this on Twitter. I'm always getting Twitter mixed up now. I'm like, Twitter? Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah, I need to talk more about it. See, but I think nobody looks at the description. I always have my Twitch and literally every single platform, also Instagram, everything on my description for YouTube. So if you guys ever see that one of my, if not using an account or you don't see my videos anymore, just go on Twitter or just type in Living with Lucy. I think I have made enough videos out there on the internet that I think if you type in Living with Lucy, you'll probably see my page. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I think it's biased when I search with my own phone. If I type in like Living with Lucy, it might just show me stuff because it knows it's me. I need to make more. It's a template description. People usually blank out on it. True. Here's my guilty problem. I already made coffee in the morning and I didn't finish it. Now I have boba. Boba is just bubble tea, by the way. For those of you guys that are on the East Coast. Because I realize people in New York don't say boba. I guess it's just bubble tea. Frugal. Yes, thank you, DJ Lord Buck. See, I'm really bad at Scrabble. I think, honestly, I wish I was better in language. I think I was better at math as a kid than I was at English, which is very stereotypical. But I'm not good at math after grade 11. I started to fail like nearly everything. I hated sine, cosine. I still don't even know what those do. But it's okay. I just need enough math to understand my options trade and hopefully do okay. Oh wow, okay, portfolio is moving up right now. I don't know why though. Okay, it's thanks to crypto. I'm like, GameStop did really well today though. I will give it that. Because I think right after Roaring Kitty tweeted, right? GameStop went from the lows of 23.99, which honestly his average is 23.41. Like Pro. It's not even that bad. But anyways, it went from $23.99, where Roaring Kitty was already in the green. And when he tweeted that, 26.16. Actually, no. It's not showing me. Hold on. I think it went higher than 26.16, right? One second. No, 4-day future, stop dropping. I feel like my portfolio never just all goes up. It's like never been like 2021, where literally you could close your eyes and like everything you buy goes up. Call options, blue chip stocks, random stocks that you buy at $1 that pops off to like $50. Everything would just be in the green at the same time. And I feel like it was a little delulu because I had just kind of started to trade more seriously during the pandemic. And I think it gave me like much false confidence in myself. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a really good trader. And it's like, no, I'm not. Everything was just going up thanks to Simi checks. But anyways, GameStop today, it did hit 26.69. Oh my God, what's with all these 69s everywhere? Are there like hedge fund bots that's like seriously just trolling everybody and stopping everything at 69? Like, what the heck? What gives? FFIE went to 69 cents today. Okay, I was like, it's top. And then also, I'm seeing 26.69 for GameStop. I don't know, man. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think someone out there is pausing everything at 69. That's it. If GameStop goes to 68, I'll probably sell it because I feel like I'll probably just go to $69 next time and then plummet back down to like 30. You're not cheap. You're frugal. My neighbor, Sergeant Cliff, said that about me, LOL. Sergeant Cliff sounds right. I mean, hey, some of the wealthiest people I know are not cheap. What do you call them? They are, wait, yeah, some of the wealthiest people are frugal because you have to think like, how does one get there, right? You can't really become super wealthy if you're just there to like close your eyes and buy everything in the LV store, even though you could once you actually get there. I feel like you have to be frugal somewhat, especially if you started from the bottom and you didn't come from a really wealthy family and you have to work your own way up. Like, that's me. So I have to be frugal. It's just, it is what it is. But I am not, I feel like there's two kinds of people. You can be frugal for yourself, which is like how I feel like, but I won't be frugal when it comes to like people I care about. So if I'm buying like stuff for like my family or like my close friends, I won't be like cheaping out on that. Actually, when I was a kid, I thought it was jokes to like, I get like re-gifted a lot to my friends and they all know about it because I tell them about it. I'll be like, yeah, I got this as a gift from somebody else and I didn't want it, so I gave it to you. But you know, honesty is the best policy. Now I'm much better. Now if you're my friend, like I'll give you really great presents that I buy new for you. Currently, AVAX is up 9.36% on the 1-day chart. DJ Lordbuck says Link is up 5.0 something percent. Nice. So the thing about Link is I bought it in and out, like $5 to $7 back in 2020, I believe. And yeah, now I'm just full of regrets that I didn't hold on to it because you just can't see the future when you're buying something. Tapioca, yes, Helida. It's called tapioca. So a little lesson for Asian desserts. Boba bubble tea is a drink created by Taiwanese people, and there's a whole like other stories on it that I won't say here. But this stuff is called tapioca. Tapioca comes from the plant, the cassava plant, I'm pretty sure. And it's basically just like a plant. I don't know how they got into this form, but it's delicious. It's chewy. I don't think the texture is for everyone, but they call it, the drink itself would be boba or bubble tea. But you don't have to have tea in it. This one actually tastes really good. I usually get either like full milk tea or full fruit. This is like when I'm feeling different, I'll get each milk tea. So it's like fruit and milky. But I will say I like having two drinks better. It's just something about having two drinks One is milky, and then the other one is fruity. It just makes me so happy. Future Lord Buck says, wow, Doge is up 5.84% on the one-day chart. Could this thing send it? I mean, like, do we know why it's like, why is crypto going up? Do we even have a date as to when the next spot ETH ETF is even happening? Like, when is it trading? Because we know it got accepted, it got approved. Like, this was like a long time. Well, I think it's been more than 3 weeks, right? But we don't actually have a date. GameStop right now is at $24.95, but yeah, it went to $26.69. So close. But I'm still in the just like a tad bit in the red right now for my GameStop. But if I calculate into the amount of money I made through selling cover calls on GameStop and my previous sell of GameStop when it was $46, I think I'm pretty chill on it. Like, I might be just break even around there for my GameStop, including like the current losses. So I'm pretty happy with it. But I'd be happier if we don't actually pop off for GameStop until after my cover call options expire, which is July 26th. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of freaking out because I'm happy that Roaring Kitty is back, but at the same time, I'm like, man, can you just come back like after my cover calls expire, bro? Like, go away. I don't want him to pump up the stock because I actually wanted to stay down until I either can like roll more cover calls or just sell it when it's way higher than hopefully $60. Or maybe I'm tripping and I'm just hoping like for way too much. But I'm actually scared that GameStop is going to go over $60 before July 26th. So anyways, if you look at call options, right? So if you go under Yahoo Finance, you can find the call options. I believe they were made, today for GameStop. And I think they're doing like calls for 120, like somebody has $128. And how many call options? I think that's 4,000 call options. That's the volume. Yeah. They did 4,000 call options for $128. That's nuts. Am I reading this right? Yeah. Date last traded on. I don't know when it expires, though. I don't know how can I click into it. And Roaring Kitty's just teaching me so much. I never used to care about call options. I mean, at least not to like search on what kind of call options. Oh, wait, what? Am I reading this right? Somebody did a whole bunch of call options for expiry date tomorrow, June 28th. That's wild. That's wild. That's tomorrow, Friday. Oh my God. I'll be mind blown. Mind blown if we actually could get to like a new all-time high tomorrow. Anyway, let's try to figure out what the heck he means because the dog's eyes are green. Okay. In the meme that he sent, the dog's eyes are green. So I'm reading it as it's bullish. Like, isn't that kind of a similar tweet as to like the whole Bruno meme? And then people were like, oh, I didn't watch the movie, but people were like, oh, if you watch the movie, then he can see the future. And when he sees the future, it's a green mist. So does that just mean he sees green and he thinks GameStop's going to be green? But even if that is the case, the fact that we're still well under $30, I don't know how epic that is or how much movement, but I just want to say it's crazy and insane to me that just like all of Roaring Kitty's tweets have so much power. It's actually insane. Like okay, he tweeted a dog, but he's all about GME. Like GME didn't even move up like 20%, yet Chewy can go from $27 to like $36, $39, I think. Hold on. Let me see. Oh my God, that's such a pump and dump. That's crazy. Oh my God. I feel so sorry for whoever bought. You just know. You just know deep down from one degen to another. I know somebody must have bought at $38. Crazy. Yeah, I went from $27, which is where I wish GameStop was at. It went from $27 to $39. And then now it dropped back down to $28. That's actually worse than GameStop. That's terrible. What are people saying? Tip ranks 1 hour ago. Hold on, let's read this. It doesn't even taste that cold anymore. Okay. I can't stand California. I want to move to Alaska. 6 lines. Are you having boba right now? Is anyone having boba or it's just me? I feel bad for you guys. Sorry. GameStop is dry. Tesla is the next go to the moon, Darwin says. Oh yeah, let's look at Tesla later. Are you guys? But the thing is, to buy Tesla right now, it's pretty ballsy. Because I feel like if you look at the movement in the past couple of months, it's really, what do you call it? It's like it just like doesn't want to decide where it wants to go. It's like not getting to $300. It's not getting to $100. It's just bouncing around between like 160 to like, yeah, this $200 range. So it's kind of scary. But at the same time, I would feel kind of confident getting Tesla if you feel like for sure it's not going to get to 100. Actually, I guess it would be pretty nice to like sell puts on that if you're so confident and you'd be happy to buy it at 100. We'll see. Okay. Wait, what is this article? Oh, it says pet care products providers Chewy and Petco. Woof. Oh, I didn't know Petco was Woof. That's their ticker symbol. That's cute. WOOF. Petco saw their shares surge on Thursday after Roaring Kitty posted a picture of a dog on social media site X. Chewy and Petco rose by as much as 28.48% and 11.11% respectively, with trading volumes much higher than usual. However, those gains essentially disappeared by the end of today's session. Nevertheless, today's wild ride highlights Roaring Kitty's influence on the market. That's exactly, finally, an article I can agree with. But yeah, basically the craziest thing I think of all is his power. Like, do you guys think that there's now a bunch of hedge funds just like also watching on the headline with his notifications on X on? And they're just like waiting for him to tweet something, and then they'll just go ham because it's really just going to be the regular retail trader that ends up buying Chewy at like $38 and then get completely wrecked. It's not going to be like the hedge funds are literally going to hedge their positions and make sure that that doesn't happen. I mean, most of them. Some of them will still get their faces ripped off depending on what they choose to do with their money. But I think it's just crazy. Oh, wild. It's like, what is he going to do next? Like, I have his notifications on too, but I'm like not awake half the time. I'm sleeping. So I don't know. Like, even if he, and honestly, even if he did do it, I don't know about you guys. So let me know if you were awake and you were like actively trading. Was it even possible for you guys to buy Chewy as you saw this action? And did you actually make money off of it? Whether you got into like Petco or like Chewy or you couldn't get it because it was just all so fast. It felt like it was just robots trading. And I feel like a lot of the times you see this afterwards, but during the moment, it's really, really hard to catch it. Digital Nomad says, I'm thinking November. Yeah, no, I'm very bullish for November, but from now until November, I'm not bullish really honestly about anything. And I wouldn't be shocked if like we get a massive drop down in the S&P 500, which sounds very overdue. I learned this from CNBC that we haven't for over 330 something days had a 2% drop off of the S&P 500, which is pretty crazy. Apes hold the line crypto link. Some experts have said BTC has already hit its $59,000 low before the banana run. We'll see. A banana run. I meant to say stocks. I just think stocks and sales just don't matter to me at all, Sean says. Still think that GameStop is going to be just fine. With every company, always goes up and down every time. Don't get me wrong. Don't go out of business, but some don't. Yeah, at this point, I think GameStop honestly just has so much clout that it would be rough for it to go down to the likes of FFIE. I think there's too many fans. There's too many like Roaring Kitty fans and just too many fans of GameStop and people who like believe in the company or want to be a part of this movement, whatever narrative that you want to call it. I'm not team narrative. I'm not team let's stick it to the big guys, because I don't feel like we're sticking it to anybody at this point. It's literally us retail traders either buying calls or buying puts on GameStop because you believe in it or you don't believe in it. And then it's regular traders and hedge funds buying the shares, selling the shares, making money off the momentum, whether you're a day trader or a swing trader or whatever. And that's about it. We're all just honestly mostly here to make money. There are a few, don't get me wrong, I think that's all about the narrative. But good luck with that. I feel like I was a little bit about the narrative and I got sucked into it in 2021. Regrets. Don't be about the narrative. Not financial advice, but don't be about the narrative, because the narrative doesn't care about you. The narrative doesn't care that you put all your money into GameStop or AMC, or that you want to stick it to the big guys, because the big guys will just take a huge, massive dump on your portfolio. And honestly, you kind of help make it happen. So that's all I'm going to say. All right, let's go look at Whoop. Whoop. Oh, that's not even, I don't even have it. Pet health and wellness. Wait a minute. Oh, Petco Health and Wellness Company. Founded since 1965, 29,000 employees in San Diego, California. Ran by Rajendra Michael Mohar. Overall market cap. Wow, the overall market cap of Woof, it's only 911 million. That sounds really low. Do you think, but this is actually not talking about Chewy, because Chewy's market cap is way larger. But is it possible that he is talking about Woof? And is it possible that GameStop is going to end up acquiring this? Because, like, I mean, they have $4 billion in cash, right? And this company is only at a market cap of 911. Is it possible, guys, or am I just dreaming? Just saying. I think it could be a possibility. Okay, where's my speaker thing? I was at DMB yesterday and I wanted to see if they had more sound machines like this one that I got years ago, and they don't have any. Thank you, Legendary Vic. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Wish I had those glasses. Legendary on Twitch says, "Hey Lucy, holding down for Twitch concurrent view time." Woo! So I'm good on Twitch in terms of hours that I did, by the way, and followers. So thanks to you guys. I needed 50 followers at least, but I could always have more. So please go over to Twitch and follow me over there as well. You don't have to watch it from Twitch, but Twitch is great for in terms of quality. But I need people to be actively chatting. So thank you, Woodstock Envy, Helida, Nakel, and Legendary. And whoever's, because I have both chats up, so don't worry. I'm not going to like exclude any other platform. But if you guys chat on Twitch, it's more useful for me than you chatting right now on YouTube, because I want to get monetized on Twitch. And I need concurrent chatters, like 5 people, I think, at least, at bare minimum, if I want to be a what's it called? An affiliate, be a part of the affiliate program. I feel like I'm just applying to all these things. I have no idea what half of these things actually do or how much money it could even make. So wish me luck. I'm just shooting my shot, guys. I'm just shooting my shot. But yeah, let's see. Is Doge gonna make it past 13 cents? It kind of looks a little bit, not gonna lie, like a fake pump. Because for me, I think like a real pump would be right now if Ethereum just at least crossed the threshold of 3,500. If it can just jump to $3,600, I think I would all of a sudden resume my hope that we're moving back up and we could possibly get to over 4,000 or 4,800, which is its old all-time high from 2021 that it never crossed this year. That's what I'm hoping for, honestly, for Ethereum. Wow. Okay, Solana did a really nice move. Solana is back up to $149. It is up 11% in the last 7 days. Dogecoin is only up 2% in the last 7 days. But nonetheless, I mean, still a win, still a win. Shiba Inu is still pretty bad. It's still down 3% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin in the last 7 days, still down 5%. And ETH also down 1.9. So honestly, I think Solana is the one that's performing the best. Unfortunately, I don't have any Solana. Does anyone here have any Solana, by the way? Yes, super clear quality. I don't know. I'll have to figure out. I am gonna get like better Wi-Fi here, or gonna attempt to. So we'll see if YouTube improves. If ever one day you're watching YouTube and the quality is just 10 times better, please let me know. Sean's like, I also hate math too. Math, I once had a math tutor that told me, Lucy, nothing, no classes really matter except for math. You can't live without math. I didn't really believe him back then, but I kind of do get it. I feel like Rowan Kitty's probably way better at math than me. And hence why he has over $200 million and I do not. But yeah, what are you going to do? I wonder what he's going to do now, though, after today. And like, you have to question. I feel like he knows what he's doing, honestly. Like, here, we'll do a poll. Do you think Roaring Kitty had a position in Woof or Chewy? Because you don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. He doesn't have to do those portfolio updates every second of the day, and he does not. So in between him doing portfolio updates to what's happening now, he could have easily had both Woof and Chewy call options, set it at a sell limit of barely anything, and you could just be making mad money like every 10 days. I'm honestly just wondering, like, when's the next time he's gonna tweet? And if he does tweet, is it gonna be another company now? Like, you got to wonder these things. And I don't blame him. Like, I don't blame him. It's fine. Like, heck, I feel like at the end of the day, like, we're all just jealous of the fact that we can't do that. But then I bet there's going to be more articles later on if he keeps doing this and putting out memes that honestly nobody knows what it actually means. You can't really pin anything on him, but I have a feeling there's going to be more chatter around the, oh my God, he is manipulating the stock thing. I'm pretty sure. But I don't think he has to disclose it. Right? No. FFIE is just continues to drop after hours. It's not doing as good as yesterday. Yesterday, Friday futures was up 70 something percent on the day, and I think it was up 7% after hours, but after a few hours, it went to up 13%. So I don't know. I'm holding on to it though, because I told you guys I'm hoping to see over $1. Not gonna lie, if it drops to 30 cents again, I would be tempted to buy more FFIE, but I don't know if it can come back up again. Like if it drops to 30 cents again, I think a lot of people might buy, but then the question is, would that just be like the perfect trap, right? Bull trap. Even chemistry is mostly math, Woodstock Envy says. Yeah, I'm not really good at it. I like science at one point though, like studying the inside of like the cell. I think that's what it is. But now I think I've forgotten most of those. Whatever it is I learned in school. Anyone own LCX? Nikala is asking if anyone owns LCX. I clearly don't because I don't even know what that is. Michael Bennett, welcome to the stream. He had a position in Chewy and posted the dog just to get people to look at the options. Is that a fact though? Or this is just speculation? Because you can't, from my understanding, no one can prove who owns what options unless he posts it. Did he post it on Super Stonks? Hold on. I'm going to go look. Super Stonks. Super Stonks, Reddit. Super Stonk. Okay. All the memes. All the memes with Roaring Kitty. Okay. Someone posted 25 minutes ago, DFV meme deciphered. It's user worried underscore psychology 91. Okay. Let's see. Okay, wait, where's it deciphering? I don't see it. Hold on. Oh, wait, sorry. Click to the next page. Wait, what? There was no deciphering. Okay, someone who's actually really, really smart on here going to explain it. And people keep talking about Larry Chen, the managing partner at Volition Capital. He's always like being posted on these subreddits. But this is a post from him. I don't know if it's recent, it says 10 hours ago, but it says 2 things to take at bats in during your schooling years and early career: public speaking and leadership. Both take practice to gain comfort in and competence with. When asked, just say yes and get the reps in. It'll pay dividends later. Okay, that has nothing to do with GameStop. What did I just waste my time reading that? What the heck? And then somebody else posted another deciphering of his meme, and it was like a blue block, a dog's face, and green eyes. I don't know. I like to solve the puzzle, please. Wait. Try to understand. Don't see it. Oh. Or did he do more call options though on GameStop? Hold on. Apparently, and by the way, if you never heard of this, everyone on the internet just says that Roaring Kitty's kind of like play for options and trading GameStop over the years is that he buys shares, he buys call options, he buys more call options, and then supposedly he can sell call options, but he can also just execute them, amassing like a bigger position, and then he just like rinses and repeats and does this. Again, I don't know how the heck he can do that and guarantee a huge profit, which he did. I'm not sure if that necessarily works for everyone. It obviously still depends on the underlying stock because you can't just do that with anything. And he's honestly also lucky too. Like I think most of it is intelligence, but I mean he's lucky that there's Ryan Cohen in the company and not someone else per se. That's like ruining the stock because I feel like whoever's on the board, they could totally destroy everything for you. No, nobody on LCX. LFG 2024. Oh, wow. I haven't seen you for 2 years. Good to see you again. Oh, well, then please make sure you're subscribed. I remember when Doge was pumping. I hope you're doing good. Yes, I'm not doing nearly as good as when Dogecoin was pumping in terms of portfolio wise, but life wise, yes, I'm doing good. Much better than before. Learned a lot. Still learning through experience. Life is better. All right. So yeah, I'm just pray for me, guys. That Dogecoin can eventually pop back up to that 70 cent level. It's so insane because it feels like it's so impossible, especially for Dogecoin, especially since we've been waiting all this time. But then when you look at like GameStop going from like $10 to $80 within a span of like 7 days, you're like, all right, anything is possible, but you need a catalyst. You need that catalyst. And the thing with Dogecoin is, will it be Elon Musk that's the catalyst, or will it be something else, or will it be someone else? I think that's the $1 billion question. Was that popular for the Asian community? Thank you so much. Well, I mean, any community. I feel like doing anything on social media, there is no bad publicity, only good ones. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't want to be. I feel like a lot of people will like one of my friends was on some dating app and she told me that she had a picture with me on there, and then some guy was like, "Isn't that the Doge girl?" And then she told this to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's nice, but I don't want to be known known as like this. I don't want to have Doge girl in quotation marks one day." I like to be known as this person who pays on the internet. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Doge helped me to get out of my shell and do more live streams. So I will give it that. I feel like if it wasn't for Dogecoin, a lot wouldn't have happened. Like I wouldn't end up investing into FFIE right now. And Lucid, so mad. I should have sold Lucid. I should have sold Lucid when I was like slightly up because this thing is not moving anywhere right now. And I think I'm just buying it off of hopium that somebody's gonna come and save it. Like some company out there is gonna come and either buy out Lucid or partner with Lucid or give it like $5 billion like Volkswagen gave to Rivian. Wait, actually, what's going on with Rivian? It'll be a while before I think my portfolio catches up to March of this year. That was a good time. And it was weird because I feel like a part of me knew. I don't know if you guys do this, but when your portfolio is like doing well, do you ever take a screenshot of it and just think to yourself, I need to save this because I'm not sure how long this is going to last. I did that in March, and I think that was a sign that I was secretly bearish. And then it came true because then my portfolio just dropped by like more than $100,000. Okay, Rivian Automotive is it's down 1.93% on the day, still moving down after hours, 0.52%. We're at $14.38. Last month, over still $14.38. It's up 37%. The 5-year chart looks terrible. Most people do not believe it's going to make it back up to 129. I don't have shares, but I will tell you I do have call options on Rivian. So I'm a little biased, and I'm hoping for the best for Rivian. Yeah, I was one of the guys pumping with my Korean people. It was good memory. LFG says, I have my mom look at SNL on Doge days. She still makes fun of me. Did you tell your mom like that Doge was gonna go to the moon on SNL? My parents don't even know what SNL is. And neither did I tell them to go watch it, but I did say to them, I was like, yeah, it's gonna go to $1. My dad told me to sell at like 9 cents. I had said this on my live streams, and a bunch of people were like, yeah, listen to your dad. But he told me to sell at 9 cents. And then when it like gradually went to 30 something cents and then 40 something cents, he was like, okay, sell and sell. So I just like stopped listening to him. But there is a saying that you should listen to your elderly. Am I still holding my Uniswap? Yes, DJ Lorbuck, unfortunately. So bad. My Uniswap story is I bought it at around 10 $10 and like I think 50 something cents. And my original thought to myself is let's just sell it around $12 because I think it'll go to $12. Then I got scared and chickened out at around 1060 or 1070. I only made a little bit of money, like $600. And then I sold it only to watch it go to like exactly 11.90 or $12. Then I was super mad, got a little emotional, which was really not a good idea. And then when it had dropped back down to around 10 cents again, remember that dip? I thought we were going to make a comeback to 12. And then I bought more at around $10 and like 50 cents again, or 15 cents. I don't know, but I'm at like a $10-ish average. So yeah, losing a lot. Losing a lot than I gained compared to the $600-ish that I made. So Uniswap was a really bad play on my end. It never works out for me when I make money and I jump back, especially for crypto. Like I don't know what it is about it. It's like I always get wrecked in crypto when I make money and then decide to jump back in. It happened to me with actually Chainlink. I got out at the right time in 2020, but it happened to me for Jasmy. You guys know about that one. Happened to me for Jasmy 2021, or was it 2022? But I think it was 2021. Happened to me for Shiba Inu. Happened to me for Tezos. There's probably a lot more, but those are the three out of the top of my head where like I sold near the all-time high or when it was up a lot, and then I just like got, I don't know, it's probably just greed. I was like, oh, let me just jump back in there. There's another pump in there somewhere, and then it doesn't pump anymore. No, thanks. Yes, LFG. It's like, forget about everybody else. I'll definitely stream more just for you. No, I'm just kidding. I already started streaming like a lot. So for those of you guys that are interested in watching my videos, look down in the description below. You'll be able to find every single one of my platforms. I am literally on most platforms you can think of under the sun. So Twitch, I'm on it now. TikTok, I was on it yesterday for a very long time. Instagram, give me some time. I'll be on that too for live streams, but I already have my videos over there. But the videos are the same as the ones I post on YouTube anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, follow me on all of them. Smash the like button. Appreciate it. Check out EVGO, Michael says. Heavily shorted, but a legit EV charging station. Ooh, 34% shorted is a pretty big deal. Hold on, let's see. I feel like a lot of different companies now, when I check their SI, it's a lot of it is under 30%. And I mean, even for GameStop, it's like what, 26, 29%, I forgot, but it's like well under 30%, right? But that hasn't been updated since the end, since May 15 of 2024. So I'm still waiting to see the new short interest that goes from May 15 to May 30th. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to come out. I keep checking it and I just don't see anything. Oh, sorry. Let me go check that. Am I on WhatsApp? No, I'm not. I mean, I am on WhatsApp, as in like I use WhatsApp. I have Signal. I have everything, but I don't share my WhatsApp stuff. I will only do public social media stuff where I can like do live streams and video. I'll share those. I don't share phone numbers and stuff. Hold on. What's EVGO? Okay, sorry. Let me check. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's like EVGO. Oh wow, it's up 8% today already. In the last 3 months, it's up 10%. In the last year, it's still down 35%. Most recent high was August 4, 2023 at $5.24. EVG, okay, max chart. The max chart doesn't look that good though, bro. The max chart is like constantly moving downward. Hold on. 292 employees. Badar Khan, CEO, LA. Oh, headquarters in LA, California. Founded in 2010. Wow. 52-week low was $1.65. All right. If it goes back down to $1-ish, please let me know. I will have interest there. But they're it's weird. Okay, yeah, they have expected August 7th pre-market. Their earnings seems to beat. At least that's what I'm seeing on my Robinhood. Is that not true? Like their earnings seem okay. Market cap only 770 million. Kind of see potential. I'll add it onto my list. Thank you. Okay, add to list. My list is getting very long. Save changes. Okay. Oh no. You got burned at a Korean barbecue? LFG. You have to be careful with those things. But the fire goes up like really, really high. I'm always scared that I'm gonna get burned when I try to like cook at a Korean barbecue place. And I really wish that there's a spot where I could go to where they just cook it for you. But then if they cook it for you, I kind of feel like that's similar to going to like a Benihana. Like you kind of want to do it yourself, but then when you do it yourself, you're like lazy. How I feel about cooking Korean barbecue meats. DJ Laura Buck says the only time I use WhatsApp is when I'm in Mexico. The app is very popular in that country. I don't use WhatsApp often. It's only a certain, like I have different friend groups, and some friends like to use like Facebook. Some people like to use Instagram. Some people like to just use your iMessage on iPhone and WhatsApp. So I just end up having a whole bunch of different chats everywhere. I just like to do this. I kind of wish everybody was just like on live streams. Because if one of my friends wanted to actually catch me, if I'm not picking up a phone call and I'm doing this, all they have to do is like message on here. But then I ask them not to because I don't want my friends to message me on my public social media either. I'll make things very complicated for myself. All right. But yeah, there's lots of call options when I'm looking at GameStop that have very high hopes for it. $70, $95, $100, $128. And I'm just here hoping that it stays below $60. At least until July. Like, I don't know what this means. Let's go back to the dog meme. I don't know what this could possibly mean. Besides, the dog's eyes are green, and that the dog represents Chewy, which represents Ryan Cohen, which represents that he just really likes Ryan Cohen and believes that it's going to do well. Like, right? And like, why the blue background? Nobody knows. I'm going to see if there's any other wise folks on X that has an explanation. Some people are speculating that something's going to happen on the 4th of July, which I feel like really has no backing to it. Yeah, no. I don't believe anybody knows what's going on with this. But hey, Chewy was up, Pico was up, Dogecoin is up. So really not a bad day for the dog. I just hope FFIE stays up tomorrow so that I could possibly sell at my limit. But we'll see. All right, leaving the chat up. It's going to be moving around, doing my other work, and I'll be back. All right, so out of all the voting that you guys did, do you think Roy and Kitty had a position in Wolf or Chewy? 73% of you guys opted for yes, which is also what I believe in. I mean, who knows? At this point, like 10 days and a bunch of trading for this guy, it could mean anything. I mean, we could see his next YOLO update, have his portfolio be at like $500,000 again. I don't think that honestly would be too hard for him. Just that. That's my personal prediction on the next time that we hear from Golden City. Be right back. Wash my straw. So chat away if you want in on the chat. Everyone's off. Hi there, William. Exactly. Exactly like cows. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's very easy to do. I don't think there's any girls in here right now, though, that I can teach. But if there are any, it's just pigtails. Then you wrap it. Oh, nice. I wish I had a farm. If I had a farm, I probably could use that money to trade more stocks. One second. Sorry, guys. No looking at the chat. I'm looking at my eBay stuff. Hmm. Oh, hi there. Chubby, welcome to Twitch. Chubby's question, I'm trying to learn about stocks, but I have zero clue all the terms that people throw out there. How do I familiarize myself with terminology? It all sounds gibberish to me. So I can still relate to that because I still find myself super confused, even though I've literally made files on all the I would start off with this, and again, not financial advice, your own DD, but I think what helps me learn is still the old school way of like, still to this day, sometimes like I'll read a book and like I won't understand the vocab. There's a certain word I don't understand, or if I'm watching a movie and there's a certain word I don't understand, I just start like a file and I write down the word and then I search what it means and then how to put it into a sentence and then I write that down and I like look at it over and over again until it kind of clicks and I try to make a sentence myself that connects to an emotion that I can learn from. And then in terms of stocks and also options, which is like even more complicated, um, honestly, do I think you need to know 100% of the entire economy in order to actually make money from the stock market? Absolutely not. And I think people who, like, I know a lot of people that are like, they have more than the means to invest in stocks, like way more than me. And there's a lot of people that are just fearful because they're like, oh, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. And I personally am a believer in you don't need to know 100% of everything because even if you graduated with like a finance degree, it doesn't mean you fully understand like the dark pools and how exactly do equity swaps work and all these things that come into the market. Because if you did, then everybody would be like a Michael Burry and be able to calculate the downfall of 2008 and be able to make millions and billions of dollars. So that's kind of the gist of it for me. I feel like you need to learn the basics to get yourself started in a comfortable position that makes sense for you. But in terms of specifically the terminology, um, I also have a file open for my own laptop where I'll just write like the different types of words that have to do with stocks that I don't necessarily understand. And then I go and search, like, I think Investopia, like, even if you were to type in what's an options contract right now, you'll get an answer from Investopia. You ask what quadruple witching is, they'll get an answer on Google or I think now AI, Google or whatever. And you'll be able to get all these definitions. So you're going to have to read that, try to apply it with yourself. But I personally feel like you learn the most when you trade. Like, I feel like I read a lot about options, um, but then when I actually started trading it, that's when I really know. So like, and before you trade it, at least depending on what platform you use, like so for example, I use Robinhood when I do like call options or my Webull. But I'll just give you an example. Like on Robinhood, for example, when I do trade options, um, before you actually hit the button that makes you buy, let's say a call option, there's four options, for example. There's call options, there's sell call options, there's buy put options, there's sell put options, right? So there's four types of options. Before you pick anything, for example, before I do a buy GameStop option, um, I have to like at first off, I think you have to have the money, like, you have to have a balance because I remember when my balance was low when it was like $200 and I tried to just um, see how much it would cost for me to do this one call option. It wouldn't let me fully review it because it'll just show up like, oh, you don't have enough balance to buy this, right? So when I do have enough balance, like let's say I have $2,000 in my balance and I'm trying to do a call option that costs $200, then before you even pay $200, for example, on Robinhood at least, I know that it'll show you to review like this call option means your strike price is $60, which means if by this expiry date GameStop is $60 or higher, then your call option will be executed, like something like that. So you kind of like really can look and see exactly what you're doing right before you do what you do, and your money's like in contract and you can't get it back out anymore. Um, but yeah, and then also I really recommend like YouTube. Not my videos per se, but other people's videos. Like I watch countless YouTube videos. I started watching countless videos. Um, no worries. Um, but yeah, like I remember when I started to trade for myself, I watched tons of YouTube videos from big YouTubers to small YouTubers, just different people sharing either their portfolio, like screen sharing with you on YouTube, or their folks who don't screen share their trades, but they'll still like explain it to you nicely, what's going on with either like just regular trading stocks or options. And then still to this day, I will sometimes just like, well, right now I'm talking to you guys, but there are really good videos out there that just straight up talk about the terminology. So let me see if I can find it. I think on Twitch you guys can hear other videos, right? I think. So let me see. Yeah, like you can type in on YouTube like stock terms for beginners. And this one I really like. Type in every stock market term explained in 13 minutes. It has 468,000 views on YouTube. It's by the account The Paint Explainer. And I've listened to this one before. I have it saved. So it literally just like, it's like robotic. You just listen to it when you're just like chilling out at home or whatever, or you're just like doing work. Because like right now I'm doing a live stream with you guys, but I'm also doing eBay work because I have a side hustle where, well, now it's more of like a career, I guess. But I have a side hustle where I'm just like selling things online and I'm doing that at the same time. But if I'm not doing a live stream, I'll be listening to stuff like this or like to the news. But I really like this one. For you YouTube folks as well, yeah, I recommend checking it out. Because then I feel like it doesn't hurt always to get like a refresher. William says, you showed up in my recommended, so maybe I am soon to be a player in the stock market. I don't know how I showed up in your recommended if you weren't interested in any stocks, but then yesterday I was making videos on how to make dumplings. So maybe that was somehow related to stuff you watch. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. If I ever get any money to invest, I will watch your content and become a whiz. Yeah, so like I said, if you guys are new to trading, I highly recommend you go slow and play with money you can afford to lose, but at the same time, like watch a lot of videos before you make any moves and then go slow with it. I think that's the only recommendation that I have. Does a mobile phone from the 1980s being held to my ear make my success more likely or no? Now I just feel like you're trolling. I don't know. Does that make you look more successful? I think so. I have no idea. You guys are hilarious. Ooh. ProShares Ultra Short Yen ETF rallied 6.15%. Interesting. A yen video actually, DJ Lord Buck, popped up for me today. But yeah, the Japanese yen is insanely weak against the US dollar right now. I think it's, what's funny? Last year, I went to a currency exchange shop and I swapped some USD for Japanese yen because at that time when I swapped it, it wasn't even as low as it is now. And I remember when I swapped it, I was thinking, because I already heard on the news that it was like the lowest since 40 years. And I'm like, oh, let me go get some now before anything changes. And then it just kept on dipping. Japanese yen to USD. And then today I was actually watching a video that showed up on my For You page. And it was it was like this girl saying, oh my God, if you want to go shopping for like expensive stuff right now, you should go to like Japan because the Japanese yen is so weak right now that with US dollars, like for example, if I were to buy a necklace at Cartier and it's like $10,000 USD here in California. First off, you'll be paying those California taxes. But if you were to buy that exact same necklace at the Cartier in Japan, you'd be saving a lot of money because of the discrepancy. Because they're not going to change the price of the Cartier necklace in Japan. It's still going to be the same price as the one in the US, except depending on the currency exchange, you're going to save a lot of money. And I actually experienced this back in 2022 when I went to Spain. So this ring is from Cartier. And this was actually, I saved, I think, a couple $100 because I bought it in Spain. And at the time, like the exchange was wild with like euros. So let's see here. Right now, I don't want to do one Japanese yen. I want to do $1 USD. Oh my God, yes. So $1 USD right now can get you $160 yen. But when I did it, I think it was last year, it was like 150, I think, or 149. And I thought that was a steal. Like for my one USD, I got like 149. And now that looks like a bad idea. But fun fact, when you see this, you might think that Japan's doing terrible and that high inflation is like destroying their economy, like the people are freaking out. But apparently, Japanese people have some of the highest saving rates ever. Like, they're not like people in America where, like, most of us, you constantly hear in the news, you're like, it's always in the news that Americans don't have enough savings, and that if an emergency actually occurred, that most of us don't have, like, I don't know, $50,000 to, like, save ourselves. But in Japan, apparently, they have very, very well, I mean, I guess due to the inflation, they have high savings rate for the banks anyways, and a lot of folks just, like, I think it's part of the culture over there. I don't know, saving for a rainy day or whatever, so I constantly hear that in Japan, it's apparently, like, a lot of folks just have a lot of money, especially, like, the elderly folks. But their, population, I think, is troublesome, just like in China. So, like, I just had to wash my strawberries. I realized I put it in white vinegar for my brother taught me that to, like, clean your fruits better, you can get, like, water, put some white vinegar in it, and then put your fruits in it, and you see all, like, the dirt stuff flow out. Um, Ryu, this is genius. What's genius? If if I'm rambling, I usually hit the poker table, but I might be ready for something new. What? I want to play poker though. That was actually on my mind the other day. I've never, fun fact, I've never played poker at any casino ever. I've only played poker with friends because I'm too intimidated by all the poker players, but I like to watch it. I actually want to watch or be a part of like a real tournament one day. And yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I have 70 followers now on Twitch. That's big for me because Twitch is like the newest platform I've ever started in terms of streams or videos or anything. So huge thanks to those of you guys that are supporting me over there at Twitch, where we have the higher quality than YouTube. So for those of you guys that are not already following me on Twitch, please check it out. Link down in the description below. You'll see Twitch next to the little purple gaming thing emoji. All right, so most of you guys, I'm going to end this poll because most of you guys already believe that Roaring Kitty bought call options, which good luck to him, but I feel like he's probably going to get closer to $500,000 once again the next time we get an update from him. But you know what? Another thing I'm going to ask you guys, but I'm also going to ask my Magic 8 Ball because I don't trust you guys. Do you think Ryan Cohen is going to give some details of the future of GME this year? Because I don't know with this guy, you know? I don't know what he's thinking. I feel like I kind of can almost assume what Roaring Kitty's thinking, but I don't know what Ryan Cohen is thinking. So I don't know if by the end of this year, is he going to give us any update, or there's no updates whatsoever, and there's no mergers, no acquisitions, no purchasing of Bitcoin, no buybacks for the stocks, or is that actually all going to happen, or that could possibly happen next year, and he's just going to give us an update next year. So let's ask the Magic 8 Ball, then I got to go back to doing more work. But I'll leave the stream on, no worries. Okay. Is Ryan Cohen going to give us a GME magical chess move update before the end of 2024? Before my patience runs out. My reply is no. Uh-oh. That's not good. See that? My Magic 8 Ball, man. My Magic 8 Ball doesn't believe in Ryan Cohen. What can I say? GG. But like I said, if things don't go well and like August 8, which is like a speculative date that I see folks talking about on Reddit and on YouTube, if August 8 doesn't happen, I might just do more sell cover calls. Like my game plan is, and I'll tell you guys, my cover call options expire on, I believe, July 26th. So and they're for $60 GameStop. So if it goes to $60, that means my cover calls are going to sell $60 a share, which I'll be happy with because that's like more than 2x. But if that doesn't happen, which is what I'm hoping for, then I think I will not do any cover calls. I might just wait from July 26th to August 8th and see if it pops on its own. And if it does, I'm going to sell. watching the market the whole time. And then if by August 8th, this speculative date, nothing happens, I think I'm gonna do like more cover calls. So that's kind of my game plan, at least for now. Might change in the future, not financial advice. Hi there, producer boy. Gene Williams, thank you for your helpful advice and insight. It's not, oh, you mean the strawberry stuff? Yeah. I highly recommend it. I always see these videos on like I think it's Instagram and TikTok. They're like advertising these videos. So I think they know I like to watch videos with like fruits and food. When I'm not watching Roaring Kitty videos. And so they recommended me these videos of like these devices that you could purchase to like there's like I don't know, I think it's an electronic device or some type of device that you're supposed to put into your bowl of fruits with water. Guys, doesn't not really make sense to me because I don't really think water and like electronics really need to mix if it doesn't have to. And then it has those devices for sale, like trying to do an ad on me. And yeah, it just basically is telling you to clean your fruits in a different way, but I don't really believe in that. And I feel like it's better to find natural-ish ways and that are cheap. So white vinegar folks. I guess crypto's not moving anymore. Yeah, Doge is good today, but on the 1 month chart, so we still need to make it back up. We still got to make it back up to 16 cents. Okay, FFIE. And now FFIE is down more. And I kind of want FFIE to just like, if it's going to drop, I'd rather it just drop to 30 cents. Then I can consider, you know, possibly buying more if it goes back down to 30 cents. Just saying. I'm so happy. Yesterday, if you were watching my stream, I was talking about how this person gave me an offer for my product, and I sent back a counter offer, and I was kind of sad that they didn't accept it right away, but they gave me a good price afterwards. They came back. I still made a sale, but that's what you get when you reject an offer or try to do a counter. You're risking possibly losing a sale. Ryu, oh, thank you. Okay, well, so I did not cash out big through Japanese yen. I just exchanged, but I feel like I exchanged too early. I'm trying to exchange more later on, or if we wait long enough, I don't know. Will we see 180 historic lows, like 180 yen for one USD? I don't know. But if we hit another massive low, I think then I'll try to swap more. I just don't see them being like this for too long. Just like euros at one point was really, really low, and then they prop back up eventually. But still, I don't know much about currencies, so it's always a bet. Like I could exchange some right now, and it could go to 180 to one in like a month right now, and I'll feel like crying. But some people are just like all about currency exchanges. I feel like I just can't get into it because my mind's more into like I just have more interest in stocks and more interest in crypto. So I feel like that's why I'm not crazy about like forex, right? Like foreign currency exchange, think. Yeah, let me know if you guys do that and if it's profitable. But yeah, either way, I think with Japanese yen, I think I'll still go and get some and then just like have some cash set on the side because I feel like I know I'm gonna go to Japan one day. Like I've never actually gone to Japan yet. But I want to go to Japan one day, do a lot of shopping, and I figure I'll always need cash. Like I heard, like I haven't gone to Asia in a long time, but I have friends who went to Asia recently, and they're like, "Oh, you don't even need anything except for like having everything through digital payments." So I don't know. Maybe I don't actually need cash later on. Mm, okay, what was it yesterday when I was doing my cooking? Okay. I want to see if there's any. I just didn't watch the news on what everyone's saying about this whole GameStop Chewy situation. Oh my god, it's on Bloomberg. Hold on, okay, I need to see this. All right. The dog. I love it. They have the dog. The Roaring Kitty is like, he's got so much power. I think this move is greater than anything I feel like even Elon Musk could have done, right? Like, if Elon Musk tweeted today, like, I'm gonna, I don't think he would be like, I'm buying $1 billion worth of Dogecoin, but I think if Elon Musk tweeted an an image of Doge with like some diamond hands, I don't think Doge would even go up to like 30 cents. But what happened with like Chewy today is pretty intense due to one meme. So earlier, those of you guys that couldn't hear it, on Bloomberg, this lady was like, "Well, the run up in 2021 was much longer." And it's true. That's what it feels like right now. She's like, the run up in 2021 was much longer and greater in comparison to these short 1 day run ups for GameStop in 2024. And so obviously she's comparing the fact that GameStop clearly went from $4 back in like 2020 all the way up to 2021 around January to like the hundreds of dollars, right? So that's like more than 100x. And now we're not getting 100x. We got like 8x, right? From $10 to $80, but that was really like just within the day. I think that was in May when he first came back with like the gamer meme. So that is true. However, I think they're discounting the fact that like ever since Roaring Kitty came back, technically that's only been from May to now June. It's been less than 2 months. Like all this craziness is under 2 months. Hi there, Stephen Barry. And she's comparing 2 months as, oh, GameStop's like not doing as well. It's shorter now, to the likes of an entire movement from 2020 to like, I would say GameStop didn't really die off till like the end of like, you know, when the congressional hearing happened, to like near the end of 2022. Sorry, 2021. So I think that was a much longer time frame. It's like you can't compare apples to oranges. If you're going to compare like, let's say 6 months versus just less than 2 months. So that's kind of like why I don't believe you have to like take everything with a grain of salt, I feel like, with the news. And obviously it is absurd though. They were like, this is absurd that it's just a cartoon dog and people have so much power over it. Again, you can't say it's Roaring Kitty because I feel like he alone is not making Chewy stock go up all the way. It's also not, I think, just retail investors. It's definitely a whole bunch of folks. No, it's just a Bloomberg post, Steven. So you can go search, just type in GME Chewy, and then you'll see what Bloomberg has to say. And I'm sure CNBC or Jim Cramer later on will talk about it, if he even talks about it. Lately, I do see that there's less folks talking about GameStop, though. Like even yesterday before his tweet, the news kind of died down on him because it's been like 10 days. Like he last tweeted on June 17th. So it's been exactly 10 days since he last tweeted. I mean, we're almost at the end of the month here. I have no idea if we're going to see a pop off this month. Again, it would be nice if it happens next month, but I'm totally okay for another dry sideways GameStop play for July. And I'm more hoping that we see massive taking off in August. And I don't know, again, when we're actually going to see the new short interest update for the end part of May or even this entire month. But I feel like it's definitely, it should be higher than what it was before, like updated for just like the first 2 weeks of May. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining me on the stream. Smash the like button on your way out. And if you're on Twitch, thank you so much for those of you guys that subscribed. I don't know if there's notification bells over there as well, but if there is, please hit that. Appreciate all of you guys. All right, let's see here. I'm going to end my Streamlabs. All right. And then for you folks, I will see you next time. Take care.